into the plaza level. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Richard steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB
Virginia,
Network.
Center fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Johan the Kid.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan the Kid, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Seager. He got hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No error. Digging in, Drew Smiley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Drew Smiley.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit. But what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further, because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Eduardo Nunez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Standing in, Billy Burns, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 23.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The All-Stars are out in front, 3-1.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cruz is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Adrian now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Drew waiting, the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Nunez onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Garrett Richards comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line softly out toward left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Griffey Jr.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So it. Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little dribbler down the line. Encarnacion has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 33.
Now at the plate,
Drew Smiley.
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richards is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Ready for another shot now. Johan the Kid. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The Kid.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Line toward right center. Cruz makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Justin Turner stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So no runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got it. Take it one good at.
In the dirt here, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Nelson Cruz is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
The second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Richards comes set. Here's the 2 and 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Zach Britton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
It's becoming more and more common.
2 down, runners at first and second. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The kid finds it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No. Here's Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the. A.J. Ramos is on the pitch.
A.J. Ramos.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
First baseman number 10,
Edwin Encarnacion is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Cruz is there now, and he has it for the second out.
the batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Stephen Drew. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So nothing happened. Jose Bautista will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Giving chase is Junior, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Coming to the plate now. Alex Bregman will grab a bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And that's in there, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is in the air out to right. Bautista on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right. Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching.
Now at the plate, Zach Britton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner at first now.
Jr.
First offering on its way. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he's safe. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
This one's down to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Johan the Kid. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. No run. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So digging in now, Billy Burns. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now batting, George Springer. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Kyle Seager.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. At the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High pop up. Gonzalez coasts under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and gone into the right field bleachers. Digging in. Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out with Carter Caps. Enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping up now, Stephen Drew. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So digging in the
leading off from the bottom of the 9th, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away.
He's out. The first baseman, number 23.
Now in the box, Adrian Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The shortstop, number 27.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this was a matchup of 2 regular season teams. Tough to predict the winner when it started, but in the end, these guys did what they had to come away on top.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
fans, our final line score.